Hi and welcome to a new vlog episode on my channel. I'm Andrea and this is the May 2024 vlog episode from the Crochet Along With Me vlog series that I host here on this channel. Once every month I invite you to pick up your whip and join me as I tell you what I've been working on, what I've finished and what I've published during the past month. And I invite you to share the same with me in the comments below. In each episode, I read one of the comments from the previous episode, and now I will read one of the comments from the previous episode by Naughty by Nurture. Hello, I love the new top/dress. I just signed up for the summit. I do wish that you would get some commission as well. Thank you, Naughty, and I actually did. I got some commissions from the sales of the VIP package from the Tunisian Crochet Summit. And if you missed that, it happened this month in May on the 10th and 11th. And we had a series of presentations from Tunisian crochet designers and lives with many of the participating designers, myself included. And the VIP pass is still available for purchase, but now it's more expensive than during the event, of course. But you can still get it if you are interested in it. And together with the access to the recordings, you also get a pack of 14 Tunisian crochet patterns from all the participating designers and the guidebook that is based on the presentations from all the designers. So if you're interested in that, I will leave a link in the description and you can check it out if you're interested. If you participated, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. It was the first such event that I participated in, and I did have some anxiety during the live video because my microphone wasn't working. And then my camera stopped working and we had some trouble in the back end. But I finally managed to make it work and I think we had a nice time together with everyone who was there on the live. So I hope if you participated that you got some good value from the event. I think Sarah did a great job hosting this event and it was a lot of work. And maybe you can't see it, but as a participant, I could see how much work she needed to do to get all of this together, and I'm very grateful for that. So if you're watching this, Sarah, thank you. Now we can get back to the usual content of the vlog, which is whips or works in progress and finished objects and finished projects. I've shown you this whip previously. This is the back. This is the front. It's an old shale pattern translated from knitting into Tunisian crochet. It's quite simple and meditative, and it's great for working on when you don't have to think about things, but you do have to count every third row to get the increases and decreases correct. So this is how far I've come, and I have this much left from this first ball, and I have one more ball of yarn, and I think they measure about 550 meters, if I remember correctly, and I just want to use them up. So this will probably become a pattern in the autumn. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you're working on now, if you want to share. So I'm working on this with a 5mm hook, and I also have a couple of more whips. This is a new one. It's another summer top. Right now it doesn't look like much, so this is one strap and I'm working on the second strap. And I made the base a bit wider. You have 3 rows instead of 1. I am using the frilly summer top that I've showed you before, which I'm calling the mulberry summer top, as a base, and changing things a lot and making a new pattern. But I want to film how you connect the sides and the straps for the two pieces, so that you can then start working in the round with a lace pattern for the body of the top. So this will be a different lace pattern that doesn't grow as fast as the other top. I hope it will come out nicely. I have a lot of this yarn. I bought it a while ago. It's called We Love Yarn from Hobby, Simple Cotton 8x4 yarn. And it's the same length as the Friends 8x4 and Cotton Kings 8x4, and so all of these yarns have the same length. They just have different colors. They all measure 170 meters per 50 grams, and it's unmercerized cotton, but it has a slight shine to it in some of these. And yeah, you can mix them up if you want to. I actually don't love this color. It's a bit too washed out, and I might over dye the finished project, but let's see what it looks like first. So initially I had 10 balls of this, and now I have 7, because I used some of it for another summer top that I tested last year. So I will see how far this goes. It's 350 grams. It should make a nice hip length top. So this I started today because I want to make the video to attach to the mulberry summer top and dress pattern. That's coming out actually today. If you're watching this on the 31st of May, then it's coming out today. If you're watching it later, of course it's out already. I will show you the dress in a moment, but I still have some whips to show you. If you remember the plumaria capelet that I showed you many times before, and which I made last year, this is Tunisian crochet. I said, I don't remember if I said, that I would want to make a knit version as well. So here it is. I have 3 feathers so far, and yeah, they are knit. Knitting takes a bit more time to make, and I have 300 grams of yarn. I hope it will be enough to make the whole capelet. It will have a slightly narrower edge here, which is better, I think. This is a project that I need to work on with the pattern in front of me, because every row is different, but at least there are only 46 rows per feather, and many of them are quite short, and you can't even see the short rows in the fabric. I'm not using any special technique for making the short rows, just turning, and you can't actually even see them, which is cool. I am looking forward to having this finished and blocked to show the full size of the lace. These are my whips. I still have the filet crochet shawl that I'm working on. I reached the middle, and now I still need to design a piece for the middle, because I have a lot of yarn right in the middle of the cake, the light blue, if you remember from last month. And yeah, I need to design something for that part, so as to use the whole yarn. Once I'm done with that, I will show you the progress, but yeah, I have to work on it. In terms of finished projects, I did finish one big project this month, and it's the dress version. It's the dress from the mulberry summer top pattern, and it's made in size 3 with the top part made straight, and then I started the lace at the waist. This way I could use the 2400 meters of yarn to make the dress that reaches to my knees, and it's much more comfortable if I started the lace from up here, then I would have gotten a much shorter dress. This is why I also adjusted all the estimates in the pattern. You will need about 2.5 or 3 times more yarn for a knee-length dress than a summer top. I will insert a video here to show you what the dress looks like worn. It's very comfortable, and I hope a lot of people make it. So this pattern is what I've been working on mostly for this month, mostly making the sample and photos and preparing the pattern, and I also published the pattern for this summer top. The one with the short row bust shaping. I published a tutorial for this short row bust shaping on my blog and here on the channel, and you can read all about it if you're curious. And I also published the pattern on the blog because I want you to have the basis for any kind of summer tank top that you want to design for yourself, or just something that you want to make for yourself or someone in your life. You can use that pattern. It will stay free on the blog, and of course you'll always have the option to buy a PDF if you want the print-friendly version. I almost forgot, I also finished this piece, which is a kitchen towel. I will not call this a washcloth because it's not meant to be a washcloth. It's a kitchen towel used for drying things. It's a simple mosaic pattern in Tunisian crochet. This is the back. You can see a bit of the pattern on the back. It's worked like this. It's one of a series of mosaic patterns that I want to make. So this is one sample. I have a lot more yarn to make more. I actually enjoy using these cotton towels in the kitchen. They're very durable and very absorbent after a few washes. So you do need to wash them a few times before they become as absorbent as they can be, but the thickness and the texture helps with the use case of a kitchen towel. And this can be used as a hot pad as well if you put it in 4. So this is almost 100 grams of yarn, and it's very sturdy and nice to be used in the kitchen. I will publish the pattern at some point. I don't know if I should make only the chart available or step-by-step instructions as well. Usually I like to include written instructions with all my patterns, even if they are just a simple chart, because that makes the patterns more accessible to a wider audience. But let me know what you prefer to use for mosaic, for example. I do have several of these planned for the near future. I don't know when that will be, but yeah, near future. So that's pretty much it for updates on my part, what I've been making and what I'm intending to finish. I do have 2 summer top patterns left to write up, and I don't know if I should write them up and get them tested now during the summer and publish them when maybe it's too late. Although one of them can be called a more of a formal wear because of the shape. Maybe one of them can be like that, and the other one can be a tank top that can be worn as an undergarment as well. I don't know if you know about the mesh tank tops that are used in, I think, in the military in very cold weather. They are worn underneath other layers and they provide an extra layer of warmth. So I guess I'll just write them up and get them tested and publish them whenever, even if it's too late for this year's summer in the northern hemisphere. So people in the southern hemisphere will have the perfect patterns to work on as the summer begins for them, I guess. Yeah. So I will have 3 more summer tops, and they will all be part of a fruity collection. All of the names inspired by fruits. And yeah, you know me. I like to name things after plants and minerals and stuff. So we will have a fruity collection of summer tank tops. And these will be, I hope, evergreen patterns, so you can make them in any year and adapt parts of them to the current fashion. I'm not a very big fan of current fashion trends regarding clothing, especially summer clothing, because it doesn't feel good on me. So I'm not going to design boxy things. So I will continue to design for people who like things that fit close to the body and things that are adapted to their shapes. And I will leave the boxy designs for other people. We have enough space in our community for all kinds of designers. So I was never trendy and will probably never be unless some trends intersect with my style. And that's okay. We don't all need to follow the trends. Some of us need to make things for ourselves, things that feel good on our bodies, and things that are adapted to the needs that we have. So if you're like me and you don't care about fashion, but you care about comfort, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you find here. So for the next month, I am hoping to publish some patterns that are on the launch pad. They are finished, they just need to be actually published. So this bandana pattern, for example, this is the knit version. The Tunisian crochet version is tested. I don't remember if I tested the knit one. I think not. So I can publish the Tunisian crochet version. I also have a shawl pattern, the Plumaria capelet in the PDF version. I also need to publish that one. I have a baby blanket pattern with leaves, and I want to make a bandana with a similar pattern, and I have the perfect yarn for it. This forest green, also rainbow cotton from Hobby. This is such a beautiful color. So I want to make that. And who knows, maybe more bandanas, but I will think about it. Maybe one with peaches. I have some pinkish orange yarn, same brand. I have some peach yarn here. I could make a knit and the Tunisian crochet version. It's the same color but not the same lot. So I got all of these in assorted packs. You can get packs of 10, and they have different colors inside of them, and some colors overlap, but they're not from the same lot. So you have one peach and a pink, a dark pink, a light pink, whatever, in one pack, and a peach and a yellow and green or something in another pack. And they look similar, but they're not the same. So if you get these packs, always check the lot number, because you don't want to use yarns from different lot numbers in the same project unless the yarns are separated by some other color. So if you're making stripes, not a problem. But if you want to use them together in one project, no. That's the plan for June. I pretty much need a break. I've been writing a lot and working a lot in the back end on here, making patterns ready for publishing, and I'm tired. And I also want to update my website to move it to a different platform, and that will take a lot of time. So I think that what I will do is work on this, on making, moving the Yarnandy website to a new platform. And I will publish the things that have already been completed. They're just waiting for the right time. And slowly I will be writing up the other summer top patterns that I mentioned. And yeah, that's more than enough work for 1 month. What do you say? Of course, I still have a few video tutorials to share here on the channel. So if you're interested in seeing those, make sure you hit the notification bell. Otherwise, you will not be notified by YouTube when I publish the next video, because my videos don't get a lot of views by default. So they just decided that we're not gonna show anyone the new videos. If you want to know when I publish the tutorials, you can also sign up to my email updates, and you get a pattern and the guide for customizing the fit of your crochet clothes. And every Friday I send out an email with what's been happening, blog posts, videos, patterns, testing calls. Everything gets sent on Friday to you if you're an email subscriber. So if you want to be a part of that group, there's a link in the description and you can sign up now, and you also get coupons. When I publish a new pattern, I usually make a coupon that is valid for the rest of the year. And only email subscribers get these coupons, and patrons, of course. Patrons also get one free pattern each month. So if you want to become an email subscriber or a patron, you will find the links to that in the description. And if you do, I thank you for your support. So that's it for this month's vlog. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!